us your name, where you're calling from.
Hi,
Corey
Amber.
Burst.
Jeanette Little, Maryland.
Hi, you guys. Welcome.
This is Chris from Toronto.
Well, welcome, Chris. Glad to have you.
I'm fabulous, thank you.
Great. Awesome. Love having you from Toronto. That is just amazing. I'm so excited.
Heidi Shore from Florida.
Well, welcome, Heidi.
Thank you.
This is Kim in Seattle.
Well, welcome.
Claire and Jamie in Arizona.
Well, welcome, you two.
This Carter in Kansas.
Well, Mr. Carter, welcome. It would not be a call without you.
Well, thank you.
I can't wait for some of you to go to this meeting in September for our launch, and you're going to get to meet Mr. Carter. You'll know why I say that.
Well, thank you. Do you want us to go star 6?
Yes, please. That would be great. We also are doing the webinar, Mr. Carter, so you can go to www.gamelootnetwork.enterthemeeting.com.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Who else has joined us?
Jimmy A. Coach Darrell, I'm over in New York.
There you are. Welcome.
Jimmy A. Michigan. Coach Darrell, I'm over in New York.
Welcome, Coach Darrell and Jimmy A. Nice to have you.
Keith and Dallas came on.
Welcome, Keith. Welcome. Fabulous job on the call the other night. Not the training, but the call. Good job. Awesome. Well, everybody, I just want to welcome you to the Game Loot Network Corporate Update Call. Woo, I got it out. My name's Amber Smith. I'm in Las Vegas and just so excited for you to be on the line. Hopefully some of you that may be new or just learning about us, you might just want to grab a pen and paper because there's going to be lots talked about. We love Monday night corporate update calls. This is where we hear about everything that's happening. I'm going to give a couple of you just a few more minutes. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
This is John from Killeen, Texas, the home of Texan.
Welcome, John. I love it.
Corey Burst, Fort Hood, Texas. Too strong.
There you are. Welcome, Corey. Here y'all come. I love it.
Alan Thompson, New York City.
Welcome, Alan. We do have a little bit of background noise, guys, so if you could do me a favor and hit star 6 or mute your cell phone, that will help, and it sounds like somebody got it. Thank you so much. Who else has joined us?
Marilyn Vasquez, Killeen, Texas.
Awesome! Texas is now in the house. So excited about your meeting this weekend, you guys. You rocked it. I got some great feedback. That's great. All right, guys. I think we're just about ready to start. I do hear some kids in the background, so that means you're not muted. If you can hit star 6 or mute your cell phone, that would be great. Also, if you're on your computer, you may want to mute that also because, believe it or not, the sounds behind you do come through your microphone. Okay, so somebody back there is going, probably eating dinner. If you could do me a favor and mute your phone, that would be fabulous. All right, guys, I think it's time to get this call on the road. So I want to welcome you to the Game Loot Network Corporate Update Call. So excited to have these calls on Mondays. This is where we learn about what's going on in the background. We get to learn about these meetings that are being done in different areas and, reaching out to different people. It's just a fabulous meeting, and I'm so excited to be here. Just grab a pen and paper because there will be some notes you're going to want to take. If you're new, welcome. If you're just hearing this for the first time, welcome. We're excited to have you. And all of you on the webinar, I do want to welcome you also. You have to realize, gang, you may hear a good, strong handful of us on the phone, but the more beautiful thing is we are having people join our call from around the world now. And I want to welcome all of you because it's exciting to have you here with Game Loot Network. with that, I'm going to go ahead and get this call started. So we're going to bring on our CFO of Game Loot Network. And I know you're thinking the CFO, but no, that's not true. It's the Chief Fun Officer, Kent McLaughlin. Take this call away.
Wow, Amber, wow. I tell you what, thank you. And man, you're so awesome bringing the people on the call, the excitement and the people everywhere. And man, I tell you what, this weekend was exciting down in Killeen, Texas. We had a bang-up meeting. We had so many quality people there that are all in. They're all in. They want to knock this company out, and they see it. Man, I saw people getting ready there and helping put the meeting together, and they're taking it down afterwards, just so much into it. Hey, we've got some people on the phone that we can hear you. Please mute yourself out. Can you please, I just heard your computer there, and I need you to please mute yourself out. If you've got any kind of background noise or anything going on, we can hear you. If you'd please mute yourself out. We'll wait for you to mute yourself out here, please. Someone has a TV in the background. You're moving around right now. I'm trying to help you out here. You can find who you are. Maybe you think you're muted out, but you're not. Please mute yourself out, please. There we go. I think that's a lot better there. Thank you. Sometimes you just got to let them know. You got to help them out because sometimes people think they're muted out. Well, there we're back again. I think you've unmuted yourself somehow, or you're on your computer, but we're going to somehow keep this thing going, and we'll go from there. But we're in some exciting times, everybody. We got the 25th and the 26th, and now people are saying, "Oh my gosh, I want to be there. I wouldn't miss it." We got carloads, buses loads coming from all over the country, and it's going to be, you're going to see something that you've never seen before. It's not going to, you're going to go, "Oh wow, these are some nice offices. Yeah, you guys got some plush offices." No, it is going to be exactly like you see your website, the Fun Zone. Everything is put together for it to be an experience. Whether you're walking through and talking to our customer service people, or whether you're up in our Fun Zone room, wherever you're at, that's what it's about. Game Loot Network is about the experience. And I tell you what, I had an awesome experience down in Killeen, Texas, and we're going to hear from a few of these people here in just a few minutes. But I want to make sure everybody mutes themselves out. Now, even if you don't think you're muted, look and check and make sure, please, because we can hear some of you still moving around. Because we don't want to miss anything. We want everybody to be able to hear and not have any background noise. That's awesome. I think we might have got that there. But I tell you what, everybody, the home office has been working night and day. The home office staff, from the customer service to our IT department, to our the accounting department, to our the chief financial officer, to everybody. They've been working night and day, getting ready. They've been putting everything together to prepare for the massive growth we're going to be having. I mean, it's not if, not maybe. We know we're going to have it, and so we've been preparing for that. And that's why, like today, I talked to some people on the phone, and they were telling me some little glitches or challenges, and we got right on it and started fixing it. Get things ready for them. Get things taken care of. That's what it's all about. That's why it's so exciting that we are in the beta period right now, and you get a chance to be on the beta team and qualify for the beta bonus. And for helping us, what other company is going to allow you to come on board, join the company, help them find the glitches and everything during the beta period, and then let you override the whole world when they launch it globally on the 25th and 26th? I don't know of any company. And without further ado, what I want to do right now is I want to take this to the architect of Game Loot Network. I want to take it to the CEO, a person who is working. I mean, it's amazing. If I'm working, he's working, and if he's working, I'm working. It's basically, it's game on about 20 hours a day. And it's just exciting to know that he's got that passion, I've got that passion, and so does the whole staff at the home office. Everybody comes in, okay, what do we need to get done today? Where are we going today? What part of the building's being renovated today? Where are we at? Where can we put people today? What can we do? It's just one big team working together, and it starts with the architect. I want to bring on the architect of Game Loot Network, the CEO, and my good friend, Lance Baker. Lance, are you there, buddy?
I'm here, Ken. Thank you so much.
Man,
yeah,
we got people all over the world on this call.
Yeah, you know, sometimes when you get stuck in the home office and just keep your head down and do what we're doing right now to get all the pieces up and running and preparing for this launch event, it's easy to lose sight of the people in different parts of the country and different parts of the world. But when we start reviewing support ticket histories and hearing people at the beginning of these calls, where they're from, and even traveling around to meet some of them like we did in Killeen, Texas, man, it really re-energizes you. We got to do that a whole lot more often. As a matter of fact, I promised people down in Texas, Kent, that you and I were going to come back down after the event here at the home office sometime in October and do it all over again. Guys, I tell you what, let me table that for just a second. I want to talk about that event here in just a second. But first, I want to get to a couple of announcements. Then I do want to make some comments about that, and then Ken, I'll kick it back to you so we can hear from some of the people in Killeen. Great news, guys. Our final audit was approved for the third-party payment portal. Now, this isn't just a payment portal for us to pay you commissions and for you to withdraw those commissions in up to 37 different currencies, even including Bitcoin. It's not just a platform for you to pay your auto ships and to enroll with through your bank accounts, so you don't have to worry about credit cards and whether your bank is going to flag them or whether any kind of issues related to credit cards are going to happen. As far as auto ships, you have full management over how you pay us, how we pay you, how you withdraw that money, which currency you want to withdraw it, whether you want to do that with Bitcoin or not, which is a game in and of itself for those people who are familiar with Bitcoin. That third-party audit is now done, and within a few days we're going to have the final import completed, which allows all the existing people to have accounts created. So guys, stay tuned for some announcements in regards to an email that's first going to come out from us, and then you're going to be getting an email to activate your accounts within this third-party payment platform. The name of this platform is called iPayout. We are working on adding even more methods of payment inside this payment platform for not just to you to withdraw commissions, whether that's a branded ATM card, a Game Loot Visa card, and several other methods, but also additional ways for you guys to pay, because virtually any bank in the world in 37 different currencies, you guys will be able to pay us and we'll be able to pay you. So this is a real game changer. It's been a tremendous amount of work, a lot of audits, a lot of reviews, a lot of modifications, but once this thing is up, this is just one more piece of the puzzle that's going to create a huge barrier to entry that keeps other people from trying to copy this concept. So super excited about that. Also, got some updates on 3 additional games. Those games we anticipate, the goal is to have those out by the launch. In between that time, however, between now and then, we anticipate that all games will be not only up in Apple, but also will be powered up into the gaming platform with all the social gaming features. Speaking of which, Trivia Loot is now up on Android and fully operational. You guys can add friends. You can play for Game Loot tokens. You can just play for points. You can even use the viral shortcut for Trivia Loot. That game is fully functional in all systems, including the gaming platform with social gaming features on Android, and we're soon to follow is going to be the Apple. So stay tuned for that. We got some preliminary information that's very promising on the next phase of platforms that we're going to go live with, which would be the Amazon platforms for the games. Now, we don't anticipate that being until the last quarter of this year or the first quarter of next year, but Amazon is a huge, huge player in the app industry now, especially as it relates to Kindles. Kindle devices are huge among children and becoming huge as a cost-effective tablet for young adults and adults as well. They've got a tremendous product there. So Amazon platforms are going to be coming in the near future, so stay tuned for that. We've got tremendous things happening at the home office preparing for our event. We just added additional staff today for our support staff. I know this might bore you, but I think it's important for you guys to know. Our philosophy and our methodology for hiring people is not just hiring people that specialize in one area. We want fantastic people with great personalities that love seeing the phone ring, that love seeing support tickets, that love interacting with you guys, that can be cross-trained in multiple areas of our business. And the reason we think that's important is for a lot of different reasons from a business standpoint, but most importantly from a support standpoint and the quality of support that we can provide you. There's nothing more frustrating than calling somebody or sending in a support ticket and being passed from one person to the next to the next to the next. Now, there are going to be certain issues that is going to happen with. As we get our people trained, they're going to have to get back with people with certain specific questions that need to get specific answers on. But you guys are going to see tremendous improvement, not just in the quality of our support staff, which is we've already had rave reviews on, but the number of support, the way we provide the support, and additional avenues and channels that we provide support, including our frequently asked questions, our knowledge base, and some online trainings and training systems that will be coming in the future. So stay tuned for that. I'm getting a little bit long-winded here. I think that's, one last thing I want to mention, you guys' auto ships. One big task this week that's going to be happening at the home office is our support staff is going to be contacting every single person that has not had a successful auto ship for a couple of different reasons. One, we had to make some modifications in the software that recognizes which payment method of payment is going to be used. So we may have to contact certain people to get an updated payment information. In some cases, your method of payment may have gotten flagged by your bank as a red flag that you need to contact that bank and let them know that this charge is okay. So we will be making a very, very concerted effort throughout this week to contact every single person that has not had a successful auto ship, because as of the last day of this month, the grace period for going inactive on the last day of this month is going into effect. It's going to be expiring, the grace period. So we're going to be working overtime contacting people this week. So make sure you contact your team, have them contact us, make sure their payment's gone through, make sure it's gone through in the amount that they intended it to, whether if they're a game ambassador and they might have upgraded, make sure that they got an auto ship for 50 instead of 10, as we have modified and made a couple corrections in some codes. So stay tuned for some calls on that. And guys, anything you can do to help us on that is going to ensure that all of your people remain active and that monthly commissions are accurate at the end of the month. So I think that's the last of the announcements that I have tonight. Before I pass it over to Kent, I want to give huge, huge, huge kudos to the team in Killeen, Texas. And Killeen means those of you in Fort Hood, Copperas Cove, all the surrounding areas. Just, man, I had an absolute blast with you guys. I can't wait to come back. I didn't want to leave. It seemed like it went by so quick, but John Banks and Corey Burse and Marilyn Vasquez, and we met some new guys that weren't even familiar with Game Loot until 48 hours prior to us getting down there, but got an opportunity to spend a lot of time with some new people that we really enjoyed. Joe and his wife, and gosh, I wish I could remember everybody's name that I met down there off the top of my head here, but just a high quality group of people, not just in their talent levels and their commitment, but just people I love, the types of people I love hanging out with. Extremely positive, very, very fun, and just a perfect fit for our company. Cannot wait to get back down there and see the results of what you guys are going to do over the next few weeks. I hope to see you guys piling in cars and coming up here to see us and see our offices. We're extremely excited to show that off to you. I just can't say enough good things. Kent and I talked all the way home about what a blast that event was. We were extremely pleased. I know some of you guys may have commented that maybe you were disappointed in 60 to 70 people showing up over a period of 2 meetings on Saturday, but that is a huge turnout for a first event, especially in a company in our stage right now. And it wasn't just a number of people, but every single person there was just outstanding quality. I was just highly impressed. So, Ken, I want to kick it back to you. I can't wait to hear from everybody's feedback on the weekend, and I want to hear your thoughts on the weekend as well.
Well, Lance, I tell you what, it was off the charts. It was fun. It was exciting. And, man, so many dedicated people, young, old, everything. And, man, we had some people who really knew what was going on and laser focused. And first person I want to go to is the gentleman who, you know, one of the main people who put the function on with him and his team. And he has just been doing a phenomenal job, just rocking Game Loot. And I want to bring him on here. John Banks. John, are you out there, buddy? Unmute your phone there, John, if you could.
You are now unmuted.
There you go, John. You there, buddy?
Yes, I am. I'm just sorry I was on mute. Kent, you have preached so hardly that mute your phone out, and I tell you, I like to be obedient. But let me tell y'all guys, if you've never seen the team at work, if you have ever seen Kent and Lance do a presentation, I tell you, I would be fighting to have them to come out. We had a tremendous time down here. They brought the house down. They gave information that we hadn't heard before. Even though we are on these calls all the time, the information was great. They inspired the young folks. We had a little kid in there about 15 years old, and he had so many questions that I didn't even know a young man could talk so much. But they all was good. Ladies and gentlemen, I had a great time. We had guests, and I tell you, if they didn't sign up for the ambassador package, they sure did come in as a gamer, because our goal was everybody who come out, they would leave with something, and those ones who didn't sign up right there, we follow up, and we got them in. Thank you so much, Lance. Thank you so much, Kent, and I want to give a big shout-out to Scott and Keith out of Dallas, who came down and supported us. And I know I only got a minute. I better stop. Do I want to just do a flip? So back to you, Kent.
No, John, if there's anything else you want to add, buddy, I want you to go. You're our featured guest speaker tonight. Man, I'm telling you what, you were awesome. The team was awesome. And you talking about a sold-out group and dedicated, I mean, I don't know how many people guaranteed they were coming up here, but it was a bunch for the 25th and 26th. So if there's anything else more you want to add, buddy?
Yes, indeed. You know what I told the folks about the 25th and the 26th? They always plan for a vacation, but our vacation is in Lee Summit, Missouri on the 25th and 26th. They said, why, John? You go on vacation, you spend money, and you might be paying for that vacation, some of us, for another year. But when we go up to Lee Summit, we're going to see things, and I don't know whether y'all know it or not, but I don't know, but I feel like we're going to be walking on a lava floor. I feel like we're going to be seeing gold fall from out of the sky. But I told them, let's go. We are going. We committed in Killeen. We will be there because we want to learn. And I share it with everybody. If you are satisfied with your condition, then don't do anything. If you are satisfied with your condition, get up and walk out of the room. But if you are not satisfied with your condition financially, you have two individuals down here is showing you that your condition do not have to be your conclusion. So let's just act. Let's just go and do it so that our condition will not be our conclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just know what you have and gain loot, you wouldn't be able to sleep tonight if you knew what I knew. You just wouldn't, because the opportunity is there. I'm telling you, and if you share it with somebody, if you just share it with somebody, they would see it. And if they don't, Don't waste your time. Had a young man that I guess, like the first notice I had run across like that, and I told him I didn't have time to talk with him. Was my good friend's son, but I don't waste time on negativity. I just can't have it in my life. But you know what? I can't wait for y'all to come back down. Hey, we did a commercial on a radio station. We brought the lady out. She came in, never played games before. Her partner that came with her went back home. He was an active duty soldier and brought his son out. Lance and Kent, that's the son that were asking so much about it. I'm telling you, Lance, Kent, you better tell me to stop because I can go on and on and on because it was just that good. Back to you, Kent.
Well, John, I tell you, that's what Game Loot does. It's something you just want to keep talking about. The people keep showing up. The people keep getting excited, and more, and we're just getting ready. The gun's about ready to fire off for everything out there, and I want to bring your good buddy Joe that came on there. Well, you know, good buddy, it went from you didn't know him to now he's our good buddy down there. Joe, we met you in Killeen down there, and you came in, and man, you signed up there. You and your beautiful wife were down there. Come on there and tell us what you think about Game Loot and what you saw with the meeting. Do we got your buddy Joe on there?
I thought maybe he can't come off of mute. He told me he was going to be on, Kent. Maybe we having technical difficulty. I know he did go back home and he signed another individual. So, you know, I tell you, Joe, a business person, new guy. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, you cannot keep it a secret. Joe came out. He had the opportunity to meet with Kent and Lance, and he didn't hesitate. And, you know, that's what I say about folks who seize an opportunity that don't have to go home and pray about it, that when they see an opportunity, they act on it. And those are the type of individuals that I am looking for, not one who have prayed and they see the opportunity and then they question it, say, I got to go home and pray again. Good Lord, opportunities, they don't go away. They just go to the next person. So I know Joe had planned to be on, Kent. I don't know what happened. I really don't.
Well, we'll go on to the next person then. That's awesome. Hopefully Joe is signing up someone else. I want to go down there, too, man, this lady is special to me. We've been getting to know each other, and she is just awesome, on fire. Her and her husband down there, just great, awesome people. And Marilyn Vasquez, did you make it on here, girl?
I did. I would like
well, you wouldn't miss it for anything, would you? I know that. Well, Marilyn, tell us why you and your husband are so excited and what you thought about the meeting down there.
I thought it was awesome. I learned more. I know more about Game Loot now than ever before. We just can't wait to get deeply involved. Like I said, I'm at the beginning. I'm going to be here until the end. But I want to share a little testimony with you. Corey and I went out to lunch, and we met this young man. His name was Gabriel. He's a retired police officer. That was the man with the Batman hat on. And it was just awesome there. Just to see him there and talk to him, and he's all excited. I'm hoping that he'll be able to come on, get on board with us as soon as he possibly can. But I just want to say it's good to know that we had a retired police officer who was interested in Game Loot. You know, he's our age, and it was just fun. And it was just fun to sit around and get to know the people, have fun, and laugh, and people asking you questions that someone could ask a question about what's going on with it, and you had someone to answer the questions for them. So we just Ron and I are very, very excited. So thank you for coming down.
Well, Marilyn, thank you, and tell your husband thank you, too. We really enjoyed his company, too, and it's just awesome. More and more quality people, everybody, are coming to Game Loot Network. And I tell you, I want to get the next guy here, a sergeant down there on the base. This guy is awesome team player. Man, he was here, he was there. I talked to him on text, I talked to him on the phone. This guy, he gets it. He's on fire. He's building one heck of a team. Corey Bursch, you out there, buddy?
Kent, I'm out here. You know, I'm having fun.
Man, I know you're out there, and I know you're having fun. So, Corey, what did you think about the meeting, and what do you see what's going on in Game Loot?
Wow, you know, we see the future. You know, the great thing about Game Loot Network is You can have a vision, and it comes true. You never know when it comes true, but I tell you what, Ken, this vision, you know, we all see it, but everybody else saw it. The people we didn't think would see it, they showed up and they saw it. I mean, how amazing is that? You can't get more excited. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I just say game on, game loose. Let's go all the way. We're all on the bus. Let's make our dreams come true and help out people to see opportunities, get more quality people, keep on building. I talked to a young man today in the motor pool. I said, did anybody talk to this young soldier about game loose? And in 20 seconds less, without even seeing the video, he got it. So there's quality people out there. Don't keep it a secret. Keep talking about it. Love it. Learn it. And give a blessing to someone else. So I do want to thank one person, Mr. Jim Carter, for giving me plenty of wisdom and advice. I want to thank Kent and Lance for giving us this opportunity. And I definitely don't want to forget the man upstairs who's giving us all a blessing and helping us all out in a world where most people will turn their back and not want to help you and throw you away. That's all I got to say.
No, you don't. You have to say the Killeen team will see everybody in Elite Summit. We will be there.
Well, there's no doubt you guys are going to be there in force. Well, Corey, thank you. Thank you for your leadership, buddy. You did awesome. John Banks, you've been, man, standing tall and doing business, being a leader's leader. And Marilyn, thank you, man. It was so awesome to see you and give you that hug and have teammates and friends and fellow people that we are building an army of people helping people. And so happens that army is about playing games, having fun, winning prizes, and making lots of money. If that's the kind of army you want to be involved in, we are here for you, everybody. I tell you what, you know, we want to make sure that everybody still understands the beta bonus. We want to make sure we're going to be talking about it every week. And I had so many questions about that down in Killeen. And people, new people, never heard it, could not believe that there's a company that allows you to join as a beta member, beta team member, and check out help us find the glitches, help us take care of the challenges, and then when the official worldwide launch on the 25th and 26th goes live, you get to override the world. No other company has ever done that. I've never seen one. I've never really heard of one that wants you to participate like that. And man, I tell you, we are in some exciting times, and I want everybody to be looking. When you see phone calls or got some people calling in or you get the email from the home office, please answer back. We're trying to make sure that the monthly residual charges, the monthly auto ship, we're trying to make sure everybody is qualified for everything. You know, it is our first run. Sometimes there can be a few challenges. We did have some people, you know, have some expired cards, and we've had people had this and that. We're just trying to make sure that everybody is qualified for everything they're supposed to be qualified for, because we're in some exciting times. Things coming on everywhere. People joining from all over the place, getting ready for the founders bonuses, you know, in the next month or so, getting ready for all different things. So what I want to do now is, Lance, is there anything else you think we forgot tonight?
No, Ken, I think we about covered it. If we haven't, just I think you mentioned everybody stay tuned for their auto ship payments. We'll be billing that and making any corrections this week. And then next corporate update calls, obviously next Monday, same time, same station. And then don't forget the Morning Mobile Millionaire calls, guys. Those things are awesome. We're getting great reports on that. It's a fantastic way to start your day. So, Ken, I think that's all I got.
Well, Lance, thank you. I tell you what, your head's buried in the computer and doing things right now as we speak. Everybody get ready. Get everybody on board for the beta bonus. Make sure your auto ships are all clear, ready. Make sure they're there. If you got any questions, whether you were one or not, hey, call in. That's fine. Send in an email. That's okay to do that, because we want to make sure everyone's qualified and everybody gets what's coming to them. Because I'm telling you what, you ain't seen nothing yet. What's coming, where we're going. Like I always say, not if, not maybe. We are going there. God bless y'all. Have a great night, and we'll see you on tomorrow night for the training call. Thank you.
Did they eat anything?
Huh?
Did they eat anything on
No. There's nothing. Most of it.
It's gonna hurt. It's not scratch.
Why don't you look at it? Close that thing.
By now? No.
There's fish sandwiches that I think you would like. Or breaded. I think you would like those.
Hell no. Hell no. Oh, baby.